Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This it's
Over the years, growing up in one of the most famous families in the world has meant that Blue Ivy has been watched more closely than most people her age could ever imagine.
incredible to be able to share it with her. And I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
She was ready.
Every public appearance, every photo, and every brief moment caught on camera has sparked endless conversations online. While some people believe the attention is completely normal given her family's level of fame, others argue that the public often reads far too much into small details and ordinary moments. Today, we're taking a closer look at a topic that has been generating major buzz across social media and fueling ongoing debates among fans and critics alike. We'll be talking about Blue Ivy, her public appearances, the intense spotlight surrounding her, and why so many people have been analyzing her every move. Are people simply reading too much into what they see, or is there more to the story? We'll be exploring the discussions, theories, and reactions that continue to spread online and keep people talking. For the last few years, many observers have watched Blue Ivy from a distance. A lot of people have pointed out that she often appears quiet and reserved in public, but for a long time, most assumed that was simply part of her personality or a phase she would eventually grow out of. Recently, the conversation around Blue Ivy has picked up even more speed online. Across social media, users have been pointing to what they believe is a recurring pattern in her public appearances, leading to countless posts, videos, and debates. As more clips and photos circulate, the same question keeps showing up again and again. What is really happening behind the scenes? While some people speculate about how she feels being part of one of the most famous families on the planet, others argue that it's impossible to know someone's thoughts or feelings based on a few public appearances and brief moments captured on camera. Some critics have also raised concerns about the level of pressure that can come with living under such intense public attention. They believe that growing up in a household constantly followed by cameras, headlines, and online commentary could be challenging for almost anyone. Before diving into the specific moments that have everyone talking, it's worth understanding why this subject continues to attract so much attention. For many people, the discussion goes beyond whether a teenager appears serious, quiet, or reserved. The bigger debate centers on the unique challenges that can come with growing up in the public eye, where even the smallest actions can become the subject of widespread discussion and scrutiny. According to many of these online discussions, some viewers believe they can spot signs of pressure during certain public appearances. One event that sparked a huge amount of conversation was Blue Ivy's appearance at the Mufasa premiere when she was 12 years old. Shortly after photos and videos began circulating online, comment sections filled up with opinions from people analyzing her expressions, posture, and overall demeanor. Some viewers claimed she appeared tense, serious, or uncomfortable, while others felt those observations were based on nothing more than brief snapshots taken out of context. Not everyone agreed with those interpretations. Many people pushed back, arguing that it's impossible to know how someone is feeling from a few seconds of footage or a handful of photographs.
She would take them glasses off like 5 times. She was like, I will take them off when I'm good and ready. And she took them off when she was good and ready. She took them off exactly when she said she took them off. I was like, yeah, I got this. Who said I got this? I got this.
They pointed out that public events can be overwhelming, and a neutral expression does not automatically reveal what someone is thinking. At the same time, her outfit became a major talking point across social media. Some critics argued that the look seemed more mature than they expected for someone her age, while supporters felt those comments were unfair and unnecessarily judgmental. The disagreement spread rapidly online, drawing even more attention to her appearance at the event. The conversation grew even larger because of what was happening in the news at the time. Around that same period, Jay-Z was facing significant public scrutiny connected to legal allegations that had received widespread media coverage. Because of the timing, some online commenters questioned whether appearing at high-profile events during such an intense news cycle was appropriate. Others disagreed and argued that public speculation should not be directed toward a young family member. The differing opinions only added to the growing debate surrounding Blue Ivy's public appearances. As the conversation became impossible to ignore, social media users continued breaking down every new appearance and public moment involving Blue Ivy. The debate quickly split into different camps. Some people felt the family should have stepped away from the spotlight for a while and avoided highly public events, while others argued that making assumptions about a young person's thoughts or emotions based on a few photos and short video clips was simply unfair.
If there's anything you learned from the Met Gala last night, is that you don't tell Miss Blue Ivy what to do. As y'all know, Beyonce was seen with Blue Ivy at the Met Gala, and they were absolutely stunning. I'm sure Beyonce was just so humbled and so honored that Blue Ivy would bring her to such an event. Like, such an event. But back to the point, why are y'all telling Blue Ivy what to do? Like, what makes you think that Blue Ivy asked for that direction? Because clearly Blue Ivy had a plan for every single shot. She wanted those shots with the glasses. She said, when I go over there, I'll take them off. I don't understand why y'all don't understand that Blue Ivy runs this show.
Even so, theories, reactions, and opinions kept spreading across platforms, turning nearly every appearance into a fresh round of discussion. Another topic that gained traction involved Blue's fashion choices. Online commentators frequently debated her outfits, and in some cases, those conversations became so widespread that they appeared to dominate headlines and social media feeds. Some critics suggested that the attention surrounding her appearance may have overshadowed other news stories at the time. However, those claims remained personal opinions and online speculation rather than verified facts. Throughout the Mufasa promotional events, viewers continued closely examining her facial expressions, posture, and interactions. Certain commenters insisted that something seemed different about her public demeanor, while others pushed back and argued that people were overanalyzing completely normal behavior. The disagreement only made the conversation grow larger. For many people following the story, this period marked a turning point. It was when they began paying much closer attention to Blue's public appearances and the reactions they generated online. Not long after, another major chapter arrived that sparked even more discussion: her first performances during Beyonce's Renaissance tour. The spotlight was intense. Every dance move, every stage appearance, and every performance moment was being watched, discussed, and evaluated by millions of people across the internet. As Blue Ivy became more visible through major performances and public appearances, the reactions online only grew stronger. Many supporters praised her confidence, stage presence, and personal growth, pointing to how much she had developed while performing in front of massive crowds. At the same time, critics continued examining every detail, showing just how intense public scrutiny can become when someone grows up in the spotlight.
Yes, fucking ma'am. Yes, give us a little... You worked to get there, ma. You killed it on tour, doing what you needed to do. You ate, you earned your seat. I'm so proud of you. She don't give a fuck about me, but I'm so proud of her. And look at this beautiful hair. I love her.
With each new appearance, social media users seemed eager to analyze even the smallest moments. Discussions frequently centered on her expressions, posture, reactions, and overall demeanor. Some commenters claimed she appeared highly prepared and carefully guided during public events, while others argued those conclusions were based entirely on guesswork rather than any real evidence. The back and forth created another wave of online debate that continued to follow her from event to event. One of the biggest moments of discussion emerged when Blue was reportedly connected to conversations surrounding the Met Gala. Wearing a striking cream-colored Balenciaga outfit and surrounded by photographers from every angle, she instantly became one of the most talked-about figures across social media. Photos and videos spread quickly, leading thousands of people to share their opinions about her appearance and behavior. Despite the glamorous atmosphere, some viewers claimed she looked unusually serious, reserved, or uncomfortable while navigating the attention around her. Others strongly disagreed, arguing that anyone facing such intense public focus could naturally appear cautious or guarded in that situation. Another detail that sparked conversation was her decision to wear dark sunglasses for much of the appearance. Some online users interpreted that as a sign she wanted additional privacy or a barrier from the constant cameras, while others viewed it as a simple fashion choice that was being overanalyzed. Once again, a relatively small detail turned into a major topic of discussion, keeping the spotlight firmly on her every move. Regardless of how people interpreted the situation, it quickly became another subject for online commentators to dissect in detail.
I am so proud of Blue Ivy. It's like my baby has grown up so quickly, and she's such a young, elegant lady. But I love this picture. It was actually a video here of Blue, but they're like, Blue, who are you wearing? And she's just like, Balenciaga. Sickening. Look at this outfit. Oh my God, I love it.
What may have seemed like a simple appearance soon turned into a much larger discussion, with social media users debating every aspect of the event and what it might mean. As often happens with high-profile public figures, small details were transformed into major talking points across multiple platforms. The conversation grew even louder when reports about age-related event policies began circulating online. Some critics questioned whether special exceptions or accommodations were being made, while supporters responded that celebrity events often operate under unique circumstances and that assumptions should not be made without verified information. The disagreement added another layer to an already active debate and kept the topic trending among online communities. Another major part of the discussion focused on the exclusivity associated with the Met Gala. Many people pointed out that attending such an event is not simply a matter of wealth. Invitations are highly selective, and approval plays a significant role in determining who receives access. Because of that reputation, Blue's reported connection to the event generated even more conversation across social media. Supporters viewed it as a notable milestone tied to her growing public profile and increasing visibility. Critics, however, questioned whether the spotlight surrounding her was becoming larger at an unusually early stage of life. According to many online discussions, the exclusivity of events like the Met Gala made her connection to the occasion stand out even more, leading some people to highlight the influence and high-profile connections associated with her family's position in the entertainment world.
It's giving, I may be young, but I'm ready. I'm ready, bitch, to give you hoes a look, a serve. Blue Ivy, girl, you look good. Bitch. And she made history as like the youngest person ever to walk the Met Gala carpet. Nepo baby excellent. See, when Beyonce your mama, yeah. Like you eating Giselle up, chewing her up and spitting her out like it's nothing. And how you taller than her?
Supporters, on the other hand, saw the situation very differently. Many viewed it as a rare opportunity that naturally comes with being part of one of the most recognizable families in entertainment. To them, appearances at prestigious events were not surprising, but rather a reflection of the unique environment in which Blue Ivy has grown up. Another issue that generated significant discussion involved the fashion brand connected to the appearance. Some online commentators noted that Balenciaga had previously faced widespread criticism and public backlash over a controversial advertising campaign that received major media attention. Because of that history, certain critics questioned whether wearing the brand would bring additional scrutiny and spark new conversations online. Others disagreed, arguing that the connection was being exaggerated and had little relevance to Blue herself. As a result, the debate quickly became yet another topic circulating across social media platforms. For many observers, these discussions fed into a broader conversation about the level of public attention Blue receives at a young age. Critics continued arguing that the spotlight surrounding her seems to grow with every high-profile appearance, while supporters maintained that outsiders have no real way of knowing what her daily life is actually like away from cameras and headlines. Another rumor that has frequently appeared in online discussions involves claims about social media use. According to speculation shared by various commenters, Blue does not appear to maintain public social media accounts under her own name.
That's why Beyonce wore the headpiece, so we can't see, but we see, Blue. You're taller than your mama. And y'all both in heels. And Blue only 14, so she probably not even done growing. You might get taller. Girl, what? You was just a baby. I remember when she was walking the red carpet with fucking, at the VMAs years ago. This is like Lemonade. Now, bitch, Where does the time go? I feel old. A family affair. Even the Basquiat impersonator came out the house.
This has led some people to wonder whether she prefers a more private approach to following trends and staying connected with what other teenagers are talking about. However, there is no publicly confirmed information that clearly explains how she uses social media, if at all. That uncertainty has only increased public curiosity. Unlike many teenagers who regularly post updates, join viral challenges, or broadcast parts of their daily lives online, Blue remains largely private, and that lack of public access continues to fuel questions and speculation across the internet. That privacy has naturally created even more online speculation. Some people have wondered whether Blue Ivy would choose a more typical social media experience if she had the option, while others believe she may simply prefer staying out of the public conversation. The reality is that no one outside her family truly knows her personal preferences, which is why the topic continues to resurface whenever discussions about her life and public image gain attention online. Another point frequently raised by critics involves how different her lifestyle appears compared to that of many other teenagers. While plenty of young people spend their free time hanging out with friends, pursuing hobbies, participating in school activities, or taking family trips, Blue has often been seen at major entertainment events, performances, award shows, and projects connected to her family's career. Because of that, some observers describe her schedule as unusually busy and demanding for someone her age. Supporters, however, see it from a different perspective, arguing that these experiences offer opportunities and life lessons that very few people ever get the chance to experience.
She really do look like both her parents, bro. Jeans is fucking crazy. It's crazy how genetics work. She really is her mother's daughter because no one was able to get an interview from Blue Ivy, I don't think. You really are her mother's daughter. She don't do interviews. Because a bitch like me, I'd be like, so Blue Ivy Carter, how does it feel to be a 14-year-old black billionaire heiress?
There have also been reports and claims from unnamed sources suggesting that life within such a globally recognized family involves a significant amount of structure, planning, and professionalism, although many details remain unverified and largely speculative. According to various reports and online discussions, Blue Ivy has been exposed to high-profile environments, major public events, and professional settings from a very young age. As a result, many people have debated what that experience might be like for someone growing up under such extraordinary public attention. While critics argue that constantly navigating high-visibility situations could become overwhelming, others believe it is simply part of life when you belong to one of the most influential families in the entertainment industry. Another topic that frequently appears in online conversations involves rumors about privacy expectations within the family's inner circle. Some reports have claimed that friends, guests, and visitors may be expected to respect strong confidentiality standards and personal boundaries. Although details surrounding these claims have not been publicly confirmed, they continue to generate discussion among followers of the story. Those who are critical of the situation argue that strict privacy measures could potentially make everyday friendships and social interactions more complicated. Supporters, however, counter that such precautions would be understandable given the extraordinary level of fame, media attention, and public interest surrounding the family. Adding another layer to the ongoing conversation are rumors involving Blue's grandfather, Matthew Knowles. Some online discussions have suggested that he may have concerns about the amount of public attention directed toward her. These claims remain unverified, but they continue to attract interest because Matthew is widely recognized for helping build major music careers and has first-hand knowledge of the opportunities and challenges that often come with fame. Matthew Knowles has long built a reputation as a highly disciplined figure in the music business. Over the years, stories about his focus on preparation, professional standards, and strong work ethic have become a major part of how many people view his career. Because of that reputation, any rumor or report connected to his opinions often attracts significant attention and quickly becomes a topic of discussion online. Given his decades of experience in the entertainment industry, some social media users believe he understands the realities of fame better than most people. Many online conversations focus on the idea that Matthew has witnessed both the advantages and the challenges that come with life in the spotlight. From major performances and intense media coverage to the constant pressure of public expectations, supporters of this viewpoint argue that he has seen firsthand how demanding celebrity life can be. As a result, some people speculate that he may have a unique perspective on the experiences of young people who grow up around fame and public attention. However, these discussions are largely based on assumptions and interpretations rather than publicly confirmed statements. The debate becomes even more heated when critics connect these rumors to Blue Ivy's public appearances. Some commenters point to her expressions, posture, or overall demeanor as evidence for their theories, while others strongly reject those conclusions. They argue that it is impossible to accurately determine someone's emotions, thoughts, or personal experiences from a few photographs, short videos, or brief moments captured in public. The disagreement continues to drive discussion, with both sides offering very different interpretations of the same appearances. Despite the ongoing disagreements, the conversation continues to spread across social media platforms, entertainment blogs, and online forums. Every new appearance seems to generate another wave of reactions, with supporters and critics often viewing the same moment in completely different ways. One of the biggest discussion points involves Beyonce's public comments about Blue Ivy taking on larger roles and becoming more involved in major appearances and projects. Supporters see those comments as evidence of confidence, personal growth, and a belief in Blue's abilities. They argue that being trusted with bigger responsibilities reflects her development and comfort in high-profile environments. Critics, however, raise a different question. They wonder what it truly means to be prepared when a young person is receiving attention, commentary, and scrutiny from millions of people across the world. At the center of the debate is a much larger conversation about fame in public life. Some people believe Blue is experiencing opportunities that most individuals could only imagine, giving her access to remarkable experiences and unique opportunities. Others focus on the challenges that may come with living under constant public observation, where nearly every appearance becomes a topic of discussion. No matter which side people support, one thing remains consistent. Each public appearance creates new headlines, fresh theories, and ongoing conversations about what life may be like for one of the most closely watched celebrity children in the world. This is a major reason the topic continues attracting so much attention online. Some critics point to her reserved public demeanor, highly organized schedule, and constant visibility as reasons to question whether the pressure could sometimes feel overwhelming. They interpret certain moments as possible signs of someone carrying significant expectations from a young age. Others strongly disagree with that interpretation. Many supporters argue that Blue simply presents herself as disciplined, composed, and professional in public settings, and that much of the speculation surrounding her behavior says more about public curiosity than it does about her actual experiences. Many supporters believe Blue Ivy has simply been raised to navigate high-profile situations with confidence, composure, and maturity. From their perspective, a large portion of the online speculation comes from people attempting to draw major conclusions from a handful of photos, short video clips, and brief public appearances. The reality is that no one truly knows what her private life is like except the people closest to her, which is why so much of the discussion remains based on personal interpretation rather than confirmed facts. What keeps this topic alive is the fact that every new appearance seems to spark another round of debate. Is Blue simply growing into her place within one of the most famous families in the world, or are people seeing something more than what is actually there? That question continues to fuel conversations across social media and entertainment circles. Now we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Star Watch for more celebrity news, trending stories, and in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.